In the Philippines, there are two ways to transfer the title of property inheritance. One is through a will or a last will and testament, and second, through an extrajudicial settlement of estate among all the living heirs.
The first and most important step is to determine if the deceased owner left a will or a last will and testament. A will is a legal document which allows a person to distribute his estate to his heirs at the time of his death, subject to restrictions under the law. It has to go through a special court proceeding called probate. The probate proceedings will determine the validity of the will. Once you get a court decision, you can now proceed with the title transfer. But what if there is no will? The legal heirs can execute an extrajudicial settlement of estate. An extrajudicial settlement of estate is a legal document which contains all the properties of the deceased, including the manner of distribution of the properties to his heirs. It must be signed by all heirs and must be published in a newspaper for 3 consecutive weeks. Once you have the legal documents, either a will or an extrajudicial settlement, you may now proceed with the settlement of taxes. You have to determine the gross estate of the decedent. You need to get an official computation with the BIR and pay the estate taxes with the authorized accredited banks of the BIR. After you pay the estate taxes, you need to file a Certificate Authorizing Registration or CAR with the BIR. After you get the CAR from the BIR, you need to go to the assessor's office to pay for the transfer tax. Once you have the tax clearance and the CAR, you may now proceed to the Registry of Deeds for the transfer of title. You may now go to the assessor's office to process the transfer of tax declaration.
In summary, although the steps to transfer property inheritance may look simple, in reality, it is not. Conveyance Realty Services is here to help. One of our goals is to assist property owners to transfer the title of their property inheritance to enjoy the benefits and maximize the value of the properties.